Spacing, it's a bit off. Oh, there it is. There it is. There was the opportunity. They slow down. They stagnate. Flash probably gives away the fact that they know that he's short and the collateral. No way.
Any control right now. Does Banjo get cleared? He does. Doesn't matter. Double for him.
It's overwhelmed. And snacks.
PG50 out for Bogdan. Bit of a kind of a raid boss with the utility as well. Out towards long. Snacks taking contact. Wolfie down low. Still testing those waters. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place because they're rotating in from connector.
Nice find, though. Looking for a little more. He's going to go down. He couldn't, unfortunately, get it. But to be honest, after, you know, that kind of instant goosh, getting a kill is really solid stuff. They're going to continue with the A-hit here. And I don't know about that. It's all going to come down to the shots. As it often does in the pistol especially. Great little flash round to make sure Vault only gets one. They did have the bodies here. They did have the rotations, but he just cannot hit the heads. Not expecting Maze. And he found two quick ones. He's dropped the bomb as well right at his feet. So this round is all in his control. And he will indeed pull it off.
For a 2-0 in the series.
Maze. Just getting away from him. He's feeling it after the last round, of course. I think Bogdan, the one, yeah, that got away from him, was the one to find the kill. Here he is. Yeah, baby. We love a triple burst kill, that's for sure. Get that M4 out the map. That's why he's the coach. He's got the brains. Smart guy.
For Vault, it's a full investment over towards Fnatic Rising, but what they've brought isn't brilliant, which means that they lose this round. They're buying towards the next. It's going to be Grim, and it snacks from a double entry.
Nice pick up from Vault, though, to make sure that a trade is back in. Snacks will be dealt with. But yes, the impact of the man still remains. Just anything in the end. So we'll see here. 4v3, as you said. Panning out quite well. Wolfie going to get tagged down low. 6 HP. Not looking too good. They might even really call to save, to be honest. He's like the only one here on A to give them anything. I think you do hold what you have.
Yeah. Probably the smart way to play it. Maybe they can send the scout to have a little test, but Wolfie has other ideas. He wants nothing to do with it.
Where's that gone down? Towards mid, I suppose, it looks like. Maybe they were all congregated together, a bit stuck on each other. Wolfie will fall after his tag, so they've lost the man advantage, but as I like to say, it's kind of a, you know, thin advantage here. Definitely could slip through their fingers if they're not careful. And one of the key things from the previous round, right? Wolfie got tracked down and everything, but the two big weapons made it through. But didn't really get much off the back of it. Great angle from Hades. Great angle. You've got to remember, ENCE, at their time of being, you know, a top 5 team in the world for that brief period, top 3, to be fair, for like 2 weeks or whatever it was. My money. Keva spotted out. B, completely vulnerable. Ever is here, but MP9, he's not really going to get anything. So once again, we might see another save.
Yeah, I think they've got to be doing it here. I mean, there's nothing really to upgrade with, apart from the M4A1S, of course, collected off their own corpse. As Keva will fall, that's just an MP9. If they can save across 2 M4A1Ss, it means that there's some justification in towards the next round.
Either way, Maze is also a smart guy, and he rotates around to make sure that there is also an M4 in towards A itself, but they are split, those rifles, and they are losing their heads, unfortunately. Keva tried his best through connector, couldn't really find anything. Vault with a trade. Any more for any more. Ooh, he does indeed drop the bomb. The molly's going to force him outwards, couldn't get a dink off. Still, not a nice, not a bad, sorry, little move coming in from him.
For the CT side, as they are losing control of this round, and potentially already the start to their CT side.
Looking really solid here. Looking really, really solid. Hades continues to find heads. Just making it look easy.
What we're finding was off the back of the way in which they controlled the tempo. They can't get any control right now. Does Banjo get cleared? He does. Doesn't matter. Double for him. Expensive. Better than nothing. And an AK upgraded as well is not too shabby. So 3 kills to his name. He is at least going to...
Maybe prior to the rifle round, I don't know. I'd like to see one, please. Hades finding himself 2, nice and easy. We could see that one coming a mile away. They were very ready for a push like that. Again, X-Finest are on the reads, man. For those little bouts of aggression, well, where they were set up hardest, it indeed comes through. Really well read, really well played, and again, they continue to just pick the numbers off.
5-7. Well, I love the gun. I think it's a little bit on the OP side. I can't expect too much from it. Twist will be her dropping, so potentially there's a world in which an upgraded pistol comes into play, but he turns at just the right time. Waiting. Twist, he knows he heard him earlier. Does he expect it? Of course he does. All feel full. Or dropped.
Not a bad move, not a bad move at all. So here we go. Looks a little easier now, doesn't it? Has Maze been spotted there? I don't think so. They're really... Oh, not considering that he's here, but the flash comes in, allows the bomb to cross at the very least. Molly will push Snax away, and if not, take him down. Good find from Maze. Couldn't quite secure the third, but surely we should be all good here. The AWP... Surely not, right? Hades, yeah, dead to rights. He gets that smoke down, gives him a small window of opportunity to, you know... Kept back, though. Kept back by the Molly. Big damage, but again, they might not expect them so fast. Flash comes in, Snax is so close, and they're out. Again, it's so good. It's so good. When it comes to finding these early pickups, they're just so efficient right now. And so well disciplined as well to just get the kill, dip, reset. The bomb site completely open off the back of that. And the round left by the wayside. Fnatic Rising seemingly cannot buy a round at the moment. They had indeed, you know, gone for that move, gone for that gamble. X-Finest. It's very clever. It's very, very clever. You know, they...
Of course, not done just yet. Maze having a peek in. Barrel spotted and a freebie for Blessing. Looking for more, but he can't quite deliver. Quick trade from Volt as he makes it yet a double. And surely that should see off the round now. 1 versus 4. There's only... one man left alive over towards that T-side. It's Snax, who's been quiet in towards Overpass.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. In comes a burst. Banjo out towards the barrels. They've spotted him. Can't find him, but Twist with the blind spray down will indeed finish him off. The rotation's in pretty quickly, and, well, it's the first time in the game that we've seen X-Finest go for a fast, fully fledged execute, not just working off of an early pick that they found. And they look lost, don't they? They've found the early pick and then they want to go back to their usual ways. They have pulled back, but we'll see. Fnatic Rising, can they re-edit? Then they're going to double pump again. So they're really pulling the confusion game in here. Wolfie chimes in for one, the first to break the silence for that CT side, but no one on the bomb side itself. No numbers, 2 AWPs on a retake. Just doesn't happen, does it?
He's surely going to fall. That's unfortunate. He jiggled at the worst time. Snax back turn. Spots him. Drops him as well. And Wolfie will luckily be able to trade and he'll keep that all ticking over.
Another quick one towards B. Super similar. I'm going to follow up on it this time. Is that the difference? Well, the issue is you go for 2 things that are exactly the same and they're set up. They're ready. Banjo with a double. He's got the support in as well. Oh, and it's a bit all over the place, you know. They, again, are calling the bail, but getting caught while doing so. Hades versus 2. Not out of the question. Maze with the reload didn't realise how close he was. Actually panics a little bit and swaps to his USP, but no scope doesn't land, so...
South over towards A.
Nice. Nice. These individuals still chiming in as they have been throughout the game. Wolfie with a greedy repeat, but it nearly pans out for him. The stick around doesn't. He gets overwhelmed. And Snax. Still got it. On the T side. This is a Snax classic for sure. Wolfie, change up in position. Banjo, meanwhile, also chimes in downstairs. Volt going to cover his own boy, and they have found themselves 3 in very quick succession.
He might be a genius yet. Have to wait. Cracking 180. Head on a swivel. Twist as he'll find Maze. Still, a mammoth task ahead of them to find themselves at the double digits, and Wolfie's got other ideas. Coach turn player. Got to find a 1 versus 4 here. AWP in hand. Information spots. They can hear him, and they'll find him.
Onto the CT side. The nature of Overpass. I think certainly mid-rounding can be effective, but we've got no time to really talk things over. They're just straight in towards that B bomb site. Pleasant and Twist. Quick double between the 2 of them. X-Finest off to a flying start, and now we've got players trapped all over the place. Banjo, he runs out of ammo. Dead to right. Wolfie is in the mixer. Will find himself ahead, but they need way more than that.
Down to half HP, but it is just pistols. Cash and grab potentially for Hades here in towards Playground as they'll just pick apart a couple and probably a couple more to follow suit momentarily.
In comes the auto shotty.
It's a bit of me.
Here we go. Wanted one for Maze, mate, so he could have had all the cash. But yeah, they're good fun, aren't they? They are good fun. Kind of needs one from here. He knows he's about to get surrounded as well. Great read. 4 players for 1 man. Didn't quite have the info. They maybe could have found a gap through Monster. They're going to try slowly. They're taking a leaf, aren't they? They're taking a leaf. Get the kill, back away, reset, right? There's still 50 seconds left. Wolfie's got himself some good control out towards, well, loosely towards mid. Player and connector in the form of Snacks. Ace, no, my brother. Ah, unfortunate. Little bit later on the timing, and he might have been able to, at the very least, back off. Wolfie trades out. Now only 30 seconds. This is where it gets a bit more problematic now.
The side, Pleasant chucked in towards Dice. Molly won't affect him, and a flash is not coming through as well. Wolfie will fall, and Banjo spotted. All he has to do is tick down that clock. Does he have time?
Yep.
Just about, and now in a 1 versus 1.
Oh, straight up fight. Neither of them can find it on the edge of Optimus. That metal corner just giving Twist the protection that he needs. He's done a lot more damage across the Banjo, although reload comes off, and of course the AK, you would assume, advantageous in this fight. Oh, headshot angle. It's not a bad idea from Twist, but Banjo does not miss it. It's going down. Bolster that economy a little if you do end up losing this follow-up rifle round. Maze with the cheekiness. Gets punished. That's an AK potentially to be retrieved. They actually get a bit lucky that it falls forwards. Not quite sure how. He must have gone flying on the ragdoll, because I swear he was on the stairs. Nonetheless,
Yeah.
it's all good. Only that one player, as I said, and I think they'll be able to hold the AK as well.
Bogdan, see if we catch any on exit. It's not going to fall out his way anyway. If he can pick himself up a gun, that'll be nice.
I don't know, there really is. It's not an exact carbon copy, but it's a very similar look. So they're much more heavily grouped together. Cheeky spot. The trade not there. Oh, he nearly makes it away, Plesson. Thought he was going to have that textbook discipline that we've seen out from X-Finest, but he hung around for a bit too long. Snacks, still here. Good find onto Keva. Trade, not there. Oh, and he's backed up by the AWP here as well. Banjo finding the angle, though, to make sure he can isolate these fights. So well done. Wolfie nicks that one away from him, but the work was done. Twist on the backside. Continues to make it awkward. They're actually both on the flank. Wolfie might have got that info in, but Banjo... well, he didn't. Volt. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Okay, so 1 versus 2. Info on one, not the other. The nades maybe start to give the game away ever so slightly. Hold on to the bomb. There's no kit available, so he does have a lot of time to work around. Finds the first. It's going to be the hole, but it's planted for him, and Volt will get it done. Twist was the big man needed.
They're just flying their way forward now. Looking for that control. Will be caught full-blinded with Banjo swinging around corners, collecting cash. He wants even more money in the pocket as Kevin will steal one away. The Deagle can collect himself a consolation, but it should be only that.
Lesson tried on the molly, but unfortunately no one gives him the peek, and in comes the hunting party.
Taking as well, Fnatic. What's their end game here? So spread out, damage on towards Kevin as well. He's gonna struggle to fall away. Volt nearly catches one in transition, but it's Maze to fall first.
Uh-oh. Banjo trades. Bogdan, however, holds the line. Not looking good. 15 seconds. No HP. Just save it. They do have cash, but what's the point kind of vibe. He's even going to get spammed down as Keva, so Wolfie... okay, should be able to make it out. I thought for a second there they were going to get aggressive. Down through short. Shift. They're really banking, they're really banking on the B play drawing attention away, and well, I mean, with 2 kills like that, surely it's going to. They're pretty much all already here. The drop down from heaven comes in from Snacks, and Hades goes, yo, I got him, boys, but there's no one else here. They've been bamboozled thoroughly. Still, he gets good timing. Could certainly find a catch or two while he's on the flash comes in for him. Down goes Wolfie just before the smoke comes in. Perfect timing. Hades as well. Going to pick Maze. We're on a recovery mission, 5v3. They do have that bathroom's control, but Plesson's still around. He's using the smoke to his advantage. Oh, looking for another catch. Oh, and Keva should have had him. And look what happens. Plesser keeps on rolling. Just going to be Volt now. It was a very, very quick turnaround here from X-Finest. It's just not worked from the get-go. Double AWPs. Yeah, this A-bomb site might be somewhat of a fortress. trade is quick. They're surely not going to expect... Oh, Hades also on it. He gets the tag, and now they do. Only 20 seconds. Peeks out towards long. Wolfie ready. Beautiful stuff. Some luck in there for Fnatic Rising, but sometimes that's what you need. Ollie. Push Bogdan back. Not quite being heard, but he does get traded out. 9 seconds to get the bomb in. There's no nade here for Twist or whatever. Maybe if he got aggressive or went for a spam, he could end the round here and now, but he decides to play it safe. 1 versus 2 for him on 34 HP, and I just don't think it's going to happen. Volt catches him into 13-13. We're going the distance on this one.
Is he aware there's a flank coming through? Hades will step up. You still need to be cautious of what's happening on behind them, because that's where the bomb's going. The second they saw contact, the second they heard any sort of sound cues to go off, it's a decision that's very easy to make. Double back, we've got the A site, we've even got the control in the wrap towards the A site. For X-Finance, I think probably the best score here is the save, right? They don't need to do anything too miraculous.
E-Rush coming in, Fnatic Rising, it's a risky one, but they've not really gone for it this half. Oh, goodness, the spacing, it's a bit off. Oh, there it is, there it is. There was the opportunity. They slow down, they stagnate, and they give Snax the opportunity to get 2. Speaking of 2, Wolfie's found it. He's got the bomb down, so they can get that at the very least. 1v4 in total. If there's any guy to do it, I think these are his rounds, honestly. He's a bit panicky, though. You can see him not really holding the angles too long. Just lost timing. Yeah, I was going to say, crossed over to ABC. That's a bit awkward, but I think Hades indeed did see him on the way back round. So they know that he's short. Flash probably gives away the fact that they know that he's short, and the collateral! No way! He bounces off a step there, I think, but still Plessing going to put the smoke down for good measure. Volt going to find the push. Banjo gets his guy looking good. 3 remain. 1 flash between the 3 of them. They're all isolated as well. I don't think it's a could be now. I think it's a should be.
Yeah, I think this one's GG.
It is. Yeah, too easy. Too easy as he walks in. Yeah, that's...
Axel alone. 1 versus 5, and he's an eternal figure and a legend of the game, but he hasn't got this one in him. A flawless to see it off as well. Fnatic Rising